We begin with a major day in the impeachment inquiry into President Trump. We're just a few hours away from the start of high-stakes public hearings. Two diplomats will appear before the House Intelligence Committee.
Both say they're concerned about President Trump's call with the president of Ukraine. CBS 4's Natalie Brand is live on Capitol Hill with a look at what we can expect. Natalie, good morning.
Good morning to you, and we are just about 4 hours away from this first public hearing set to begin, the first of several public hearings. House Democrats say they want the American public to hear from the witnesses in their own words.
President Trump returned to the White House Tuesday night on the eve of the first public hearing in Congress's impeachment inquiry.
Democrats in Washington would rather pursue outrageous hoaxes and delusional witch hunts, which are going absolutely nowhere. Don't worry about it.
Democrats are investigating whether the Trump administration pressured Ukraine to open politically motivated investigations using military aid as leverage. The nationally televised hearing will be conducted by the House Intelligence Committee.
I think you're going to see the cream of our diplomatic corps speak truth to power.
The top diplomat in Ukraine, William Taylor, is one of two State Department officials testifying today. Taylor is expected to tell lawmakers that he learned the White House set conditions for nearly $500 million in aid that had been temporarily withheld. Taylor will be joined by George Kent, a Deputy Assistant Secretary of State. In a deposition last month, Kent said he learned the White House would not release the funds until Ukraine's president publicly announced investigations linked to President Trump's political rivals, including Joe Biden.
While Democrats say the witnesses will show the president tried to coerce a foreign nation, Republicans say the impeachment inquiry has been unfair from the start, and today will try to take aim at the process and substance of the investigation.
They're relying on people like Bill Taylor as a star witness who is going to tell us something that is third or fourth hand information.
The White House says President Trump plans to watch at least part of the proceedings on television, and CBS News has learned his team plans to launch a rapid response during the testimony.
Our White House team has learned that the White House staff is planning a rapid response and aggressive strategy in real time today during and after the hearing, which is expected to last several hours. We will also see and hear from the president himself later today when he holds a news conference with the president of Turkey, who's also visiting the White House today. Lauren and Maribel.
Natalie Brand live for us in Capitol Hill. Thank you so much.